Hello everyone, my name is RagingRaptor and welcome to another War Thunder Devblog Preview video, and today we have finally the Spilled Beans by Gaijin Entertainment. After yesterday, people starting to wonder, oh, hold on a second, doesn't that look like a little bit like a Merkava during the shooting range video where they teased us? It is correct. Teo El Kivito was correct. It is a Merkava Mk.3D, and it was the same MG, it was the same tracks, and here is the beauty. The Merkava 3D. It has a smoothbore gun, it has increased armor protection, and that thing looks fairly strong, especially if you know how the other Merkavas are performing right now. Also, it is obviously one of the most unique tanks probably ever built. Now, what are the key features? It is a crafting event vehicle, meaning you will get it for free, aka you have to invest tons of time to get it for you. For the people asking crafting event, it will Gaijin Entertainment will give us the information very soon. I'm very certain about that. But for the people which already remember 279, it most likely will be the same as that. It has most likely amazing firepower. It has a 122mm smoothbore gun, and we'll see that in just a sec what they told us about it. It has increased armor protection over the normal Merkava tanks. It has better mobility as well over the previous iteration because of a 1200 horsepower engine, but it will still be comparable slow to other main battle tanks. Now, let's have a look at what is up here and what is over here. Now, the Armament is a 120mm domestic Israeli-built smoothbore gun. Apparently, it is using the M322 APFSDS round. And again, Gaijin Entertainment themselves call it Merkava has one of the most powerful kinetic rounds in the game. So I started to look around, what are other 122mm APFSDS rounds in the game? We have the DM33, which is a very high power APFSDS by the Germans, but compared to the one which the Italians are wielding on the PSO and the NGS Centauro, with 625mm of penetration up close, obviously it starts to lose its shine. However, they're just saying it one of the most powerful. They're not saying it is the most powerful. So I was looking around more and saw the M60 AMBT, and it has the KEW, or the KEW, no, excuse me, the KEW, and it has around 583mm of penetration up close. Now, I was talking with my friend, which is a little bit more knowledgeable about War Thunder, and he meant that the KEW is a little bit less longer but faster than the M322, which is approved to be used on this 122mm domestic smoothbore gun. So I guess because, at least that's what he says, the length is very important, like it is always, for the APFSDS. We may or may not be going to expect penetration rates between 600 to 580. I have a feeling it will be around 600-ish. It won't be 625, but it will be either 580-ish or 600, around this part. Or it might be a lot lower, who knows? Maybe they are just trying to make it look amazing like they usually do. Also, this is also just some pure guesstimation, but I think it will have its standard 3 7.62 millimeter machine guns and one 12.71, one of the 7.62 being coaxial most likely. Now, let's look at something else, the mobility. In the article, they are calling it having 60 kph top speed on paved roads. Obviously, it is heavier because it has an improvement in armor. However, it should also have a little bit more HP per ton ratio, because just as an example, the Merkava Mk.3D has a 852 horsepower engine, where meanwhile the 3D will have a 1200 diesel engine, which is a huge step up. So now the armor protection. That one is a little bit hard to say. Here we have again the Mk.3D, and it should have improved armor protection. If we are switching between those pictures, you can already kind of see that the turret looks a lot beefier from the front, at least, or the front section. I personally already have to point out, when I'm playing something like the Germans with a 9.0 setup with like the Mexes and the Leopard L44, I have to say I already have quite a lot of trouble to penetrate the Merkava's turret, because you can't really go for the hole, really, because that is what the Merkava was built for. It's a high survivability tank. Everything non-vital is slap dab right in front, right in the front part of this tank. Ammo rack is in the back part of the tank. The crew compartment in the back of the tank. It is purely built for survivability. So with already is a very unique shape of turret, where you have to be very accurate to hit this part right here, especially now with the new volumetric shells. I have to say that probably the Merkava 3D, he will be a very tough cookie to track and to basically destroy, especially with this very powerful gun. But again, there's just some guesstimation, but it has improved armor over the Merkava 2B. Now, you already saw it, predictions. If the M60 AMBT is at 9.7, with less armor, less survivability, a comparable gun, and a little bit more secondary armament, I'm probably pretty confident in saying that 10.0 minimum will be the tier of that thing, depending if Gaijin Entertainment is giving it a roughly the same round as the M60 AMBT has. Because it has better protection. It probably has even more speed than the M60 AMBT. So we are probably even going to look at our first end game or top tier event vehicle. 10.0 minimum, probably even 10.3, maybe even 10.7, depending how powerful the PFSDS is. But that is everything I'm having for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, that's the second War Thunder video for today. This Merkava looks extremely interesting, to be honest. And I have to say, it's a little bit of a pity that it's another Merc. Yes, we have the Merc 1, we have the Merc Mark 2, and now we have the Merc Mark 3. Come on! I'm pretty sure there are other tank concepts. Yes, the 279 is very powerful, but to be honest, it's a very unique vehicle. And I get that there is no Israeli tank tree around. But we have now already 2 Mercs, and now we have just another improved version. Could have been spent a little bit better, I personally would say. That's my personal feedback to Gaijin Entertainment, and now let me know in the comment section below if I did everything well or not. Because if I did, don't forget to smash that subscribe button to be always up to date with your World of Tanks and War Thunder related news. I obviously will be doing a video about the Merc event as soon as it comes out, giving you a little bit of a heads up what you have to do and how it is working, because I know a lot of people will most likely be too lazy to go through the wall of text there usually are for those events. My name is RagingRaptor, thank you so much for watching, have a great time, have a great day, cheers and good luck on the battlefield.